In a world just overflowing with information, distractions everywhere, wouldn't it be great to have like a clear roadmap, something actionable to master a language like English?
That's exactly what we're digging into today. We're looking at excerpts from the English Echo, a 5-day learning plan. It promises to teach English quickly and effectively.
Okay.
And what's really interesting, I think, is how structured it is. It's designed specifically to stop you feeling overwhelmed.
Yeah, that feeling is real. So our mission for this deep dive is to really unpack this 5-day plan, pull out the key nuggets so you can apply it directly to your own learning.
Right. The whole premise is basically English is essential to, well, communicate and keep up with the world. And this plan offers what it calls a super effective path.
Sounds good. What do you need to get started before day one?
Okay, yeah, prerequisites. First, you need to commit about an hour a day, Monday to Friday.
An hour a day.
Yeah, though they do say even 30 minutes can work, as long as most of that time is spent on the day's main tasks. Then the tools. Pretty simple, actually. A notebook and a pen.
Old school, I like it.
Me too. You also need some chosen English content for listening. Could be a podcast, song, movie, TV show, whatever you like.
Right.
An English book to read, and naturally, an internet connection.
So why these specific things? Is there a theory behind it?
There is, and it's sort of the core principle, really. The plan is built on this fundamental idea that you need to spend pretty much equal time on the 5 key areas. Reading, writing, listening, speaking, and learning new vocabulary.
Ah, okay. A balanced approach, not just focusing on one thing.
Exactly. It ensures, a holistic way to learn the language. No weak spots.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's structured immersion, basically. How does the plan actually weave these skills together day by day?
Right. So it integrates them across the week, Monday to Friday. Let's break it down. Monday kicks things off.
What's Monday's focus?
Monday is all about reading. That's the main chunk, maybe 30 to 40 minutes. So you'll read your chosen English book. And they have this really interesting strategy for difficult books.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we read one chapter in English, then read the next chapter in your own language. Flip back and forth.
Huh. Why?
Well, it helps with comprehension without getting totally bogged down. You get the story, which keeps you motivated, but you're still engaging with the English.
Clever. What else for reading?
You also read the news in English, use an app or website, and check out Simple Wikipedia.
Simple Wikipedia.
Yeah, it's the English Wikipedia, but written in, well, simpler English. Great for learners.
Okay, so lots of reading input, but how do you actually learn words from that, not just see them?
Good question. That's built in. While you're doing all this reading, you need to actively write down new words you find in your notebook.
Ah, the notebook again.
Yep, write the word, maybe a short definition. Start building your personal word bank right from day one.
Okay, so that's the reading and vocab for Monday. What about the rest of the hour?
The rest of the hour reinforces the reading, but using the other skills.
How so?
Well, for speaking practice, you read part of your book out loud, just to yourself.
Okay.
For writing, you actually copy out a few passages from the book. Helps internalize sentence structure.
Right.
And for listening, if you happen to have the audiobook version of your book, listen to a bit of that. Hear the words pronounced.
Gotcha. So Monday is reading-centric, but touches everything. What about Tuesday?
Tuesday shifts the focus. It's writing day.
Okay, flexing the writing muscles.
Exactly. Again, main focus for 30, 40 minutes. Grab that notebook. First up, write down 5 things you did yesterday.
Ah, past tense practice.
Yep. Then 5 things you're going to do tomorrow. Future tense.
Simple but effective.
Then something a bit more interactive. Go on YouTube, find some videos, and leave a few comments in English.
Really? Why YouTube comments?
The source points out that people often respond, sometimes even the creator, so it becomes a little conversation, real practice.
Huh. Never thought of it that way. Okay.
Back in the notebook, you then write a bit about the book you're reading. What you like, what you dislike, good for expressing opinions.
Okay.
And finally, try writing a short summary, like 5 to 10 sentences, of the book or the part you just read.
That sounds like a solid writing workout. And vocabulary. Same deal as Monday.
Yep. As you're writing, you'll inevitably need words you don't know or aren't sure about. Look them up, add them to the notebook. Keep building that list.
Makes sense. So that's the core writing block. What about the rest of the hour on Tuesday? How do you round it out?
You use the other skills to reinforce the writing.
Hmm.
For reading, just read over what you just wrote. Sounds simple, but it helps catch errors and solidify it.
Okay.
For listening, here's a neat trick. Use Google Translate's speaker button. Type in your sentences and hear them read aloud.
Oh, interesting. To check the flow.
Yeah, and just to connect the written word to the sound. And then for speaking, you read your own sentences out loud in your own voice.
Okay.
And if you finish early, they suggest maybe doing some Duolingo or just putting on that English song you chose.
Ah, yeah, the song. You mentioned that earlier.
Right, the song is kind of meant to be your companion throughout the week. Listen whenever you have a spare moment.
Cool. All right, so Monday reading, Tuesday writing. What's Wednesday?
Wednesday is probably a lot of people's favorite. It's listening day.
Nice. What does that involve?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Watch your chosen English TV show. Listen to your chosen English song multiple times.
Repetition. Okay.
Watch a few YouTube videos in English. And again, if you have that audiobook, listen to a few chapters.
Sounds enjoyable. Very input heavy. What if you burn through that in less than an hour or want to do more?
Good point. You can definitely deepen it. You could maybe read or write a little bit about the TV show you just watched.
Connect the skills again.
Exactly. Or write about how the song makes you feel. Get personal with it. And for speaking practice related to listening, this is key. Try shadowing.
Shadowing.
Right.
Mimicking.
Yeah, mimicking the actors in the TV show. Try to copy their rhythm, their intonation, even their speed. It's apparently great for your accent.
I've heard that's effective.
And, singing along to the song counts, too. That's speaking practice as well.
On. And vocab. Still grabbing words.
Absolutely. Keep that notebook handy. Any new words you hear, jot them down. They're everywhere when you start listening for them.
Okay, so reading, writing, listening. That brings us to Thursday. And I bet I know what this one is.
You probably do. Thursday's the big one for many learners speaking.
The one everyone dreads, or finds hardest anyway.
It can be, yeah. So the plan dedicates 30, 40 minutes specifically to speaking practice. And their top recommendation.
Let me guess. Talk to someone?
Pretty much. Hire an English tutor. They mention sites like Preply, Cambly, italki. Have actual conversations with a native speaker.
Okay.
The source calls this money well spent and a really, really good investment.
Why so strongly recommended?
Beyond just the practice, it's the accountability.
Yeah.
Knowing you have that session schedule, it apparently motivates you to work harder on the other days to actually prepare something to talk about.
Ah, that makes sense. Use the TV show or book as conversation fodder.
Exactly. Talk about what you've been reading or watching.
Okay, but tutors cost money. That's a barrier for some. What if you can't afford one? Are there alternatives?
Definitely. The plan acknowledges that.
Yeah.
The main thing is you still need to speak. So alternatives include, talking out loud to yourself.
Narrate your life.
Kind of, yeah. Just describe what you're doing, what you're thinking. Also, read your book out loud again. Sing your song out loud. That counts.
Right.
And that shadowing technique from Wednesday. Keep doing that. Mimic actors from your show. All of these force you to actually produce English sounds.
So plenty of options, even without a tutor. And the rest of the hour on Thursday.
More of the same, basically. Keep doing any of those speaking activities. Maximize that time actually making noise in English.
Got it. So that covers the 4 main skills. What's left for Friday?
Friday ties it all together. It's vocabulary day. The entire hour is dedicated to it.
Time to consolidate all those words from the notebook.
Precisely. You go back through your notebook, read over all the new words and definitions you collected from Monday to Thursday.
Okay.
Then, you say the new words out loud. Practice the pronunciation.
Makes sense.
Use each new word in a sentence. Make it active. And then, the main goal. Practice them until you have them memorized. Really nail them down.
An hour of vocab drills. How do they suggest making that effective? Memorization can be tough.
They suggest some common tools. Quizlet is mentioned. You can make a digital flashcard set and drill it.
Yeah, Quizlet's popular.
Or if you like physical things, make traditional paper flashcards.
Yeah.
Or just, write the words out over and over again. Whatever works for you.
Repetition is key.
Repetition and active recall. The goal is solid memorization by the end of Friday.
Okay, so that's the intensive Monday to Friday plan. Reading, writing, listening, speaking, vocab. What happens on the weekend? Do you just keep going?
Well, the weekend serves one of two purposes, according to the plan. Option 1 is refreshing your materials. Find a new English song for next week. Get a new English book if you finish the old one. Find a new TV show if you're done with that. Keep things fresh so you don't get bored.
Right, keep the content pipeline full. What's option 2?
Option 2, and this is really interesting, is just take a break.
Really? Just stop.
Yeah. The source actually notes that sometimes stepping away from learning helps your brain consolidate everything. It refreshes you, makes you potentially better able to learn the following week.
So rest is actually part of the strategy.
It seems so.
Yeah.
It highlights that rest isn't just avoiding burnout, it can be cognitively beneficial for learning.
Fascinating. Okay, so let's wrap this up. What does this all mean for someone listening? We've just unpacked this whole 5-day plan from the English Echo.
Yeah, I think if you connect it to the bigger picture, this deep dive really shows how consistent, focused effort across all the core skills can lead to pretty significant progress, even in a short time frame.
It's that balanced, intentional approach again.
Exactly. It's about minimizing that feeling of being overwhelmed and just maximizing how efficiently you learn.
And it's not just theory, right? This plan gives you concrete things to do each day, practical, engaging activities to weave English into your life.
Definitely. It simplifies what can feel like a massive task.
So here's maybe a question for you, listening, to think about. How could adopting this kind of disciplined, multifaceted approach, consistent daily practice, balanced skills, how could that change not just your English, but maybe how you learn anything new?
That's a great point. Could the principles here, this structured consistency, be applied to mastering any subject, any skill you're curious about?
Could this be the kind of focused approach you've been looking for to become, well, truly well-informed in whatever sparks your interest? Something to ponder.
The English Echo. Learn every day new.